Hello one and all, welcome back to the Long Dark. Yes, you've joined me pretty much where we left off. We're in the middle of the night. I have slept... Oh, be quiet. I have slept a little bit longer just to sort of try and get us a bit closer to the morning. I have run out of calories again. So I'm kind of a bit stuck at this point, unless I've got any herbal tea knocking about in my inventory, which I haven't. Not that I've cooked up anyway, so we're a little bit stuck at the moment. I'm running out of water as well, so we're in slightly dire straits, survival wise. However, we are on the trail of the bear. I can't see where I'm going. Hang on a minute. Let's try and shed some light on the subject. There we go, so we can see what we're doing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head back towards logging camp. We're going to do it now in the dark, and I'm going to hope... I just need to find some food. I really genuinely am a bit stuck for food at the moment. What happens if we put that line out? There we go. Let's put that line out, let's bring out the gun. Have I got 2 bullets left in the gun? Have I got any more bullets? No. Oh, okay. Hang on. Have I got 2 bullets left? Let's. There's 5 more bullets in here, so let's go and get them. Don't want to go hunting a bear without enough shots to bring it down. Oops. Oh, did I just hit the door? Ah. Came back outside again. Did not mean to do that. Let's get back in. And let's try and light the lamp this time, not go back outside. Right, okay, so let's head up then. And I know in here we have got some more bullets, so let's take those. Anything else in here that we can make use of? Because I've got no firewood either, which, as you can imagine, is a bit of a problem. I've got no firewood, I've got no food, I've got very, very little water, I have no shoes, I have no coat, I have no gloves, I have no hat. I'm being hunted by an angry bear. All in all, it's going well. Right, okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's bring the gun out. The only problem with doing this now is that there's virtually no light. I'm trying to wonder what the best thing to do is, because I need food, but I have no food. And I don't know where to go and get any apart from hunting deer again. Which is fine, we can do that, but... So I'm a bit short of bullets, I'm a bit short of patience now. I just want to find this bear and bring it down, so... That's the only reason why I'm coming out here at night. It's because I just want to get a move on. Because my condition isn't great either. My condition is actually quite low. And the only thing is, if we're looking to track the bear, we're going to struggle to do it a bit at this time of the day. I think the bear is going to have gone this way, towards logging camp. That's where I think it's going to go. So we'll do that. We'll head to logging camp. And we'll see if we find it. The thing is, travelling at night, it could be standing right next to us and I won't see it. I'm going to pop into this into the derailment and just have a little break in here and see if there's any food that I missed. So let's just bring up the lantern. Oh, there's absolutely nothing in here. Okay, excellent. Gun. Let's reload this gun, by the way, because we haven't really reloaded it. Have I got myself stuck? Okay, there we go. So, let's carry on then. You see, the thing is, I'm now slightly nervous because I was kind of hoping I'd find something in there and I could kind of hang around for a bit, but... We've searched that plastic container. Gloves! I know I'm not very good, but gloves are gloves. Gloves are gloves and gloves will do in this kind of situation. I will quite happily put them on. Although they are frozen. Going to that, are they frozen? Oh, they are frozen. So that might actually be doing us. That might actually be worse for us. Hang on, let's take those off because that might actually be worse for us. Let's let them defrost before we do anything else. Okay, I'm heading for that little rail vehicle. Or am I? Have I got myself off track?
Can't feel my hands.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're not in a great situation, to be fair. We've got frostbite risk. The weather conditions are not great. Obviously, we're travelling at night, which I don't normally do. Purely because I know, because I've got no calories, if I sleep, my condition's going to drop. So... we're kind of heading for this that rail vehicle, which is just coming into sight ahead of us. I'm kind of hoping the bear doesn't jump us from the side while we're doing it.
So cold.
Oh, I hope we don't want to close the door. Let's get inside, then close the door. Okay, in terms of temperature-wise, it doesn't really help us in here. It's pretty cold. It's coming up to dawn now. I've only come in here because I'm feeling it's potentially a little bit safer than being out there, particularly since we think the bear might be round here. We've got Dead Dude in a backpack. I've already been in here. We've got some trousers. I don't know. They may help us, actually. Anything on Dead Dude? Boots! We've got boots. Perfect. We have boots. That's what we need. They are frozen, though. So, they're probably not going to do us any good, but I'm going to... they're frozen as well. I don't actually know whether that makes the situation worse if they're frozen. I'm going to take that newsprint because I'm a bit worried that we're going to start running out of... okay, there's nothing in there. Bit of cloth, we'll have those. Okay, so it's going a bit lighter now, so let's see if we can actually get to logging camp itself, because that's a bit warmer for us. We can try and get ourselves sorted out. Of course, if we do see the bear, we can try and stick a bullet in it. My real concern is my lack of food. I've got absolutely no food. See, now having spent all that time wishing the bear to be where we are, I'm now kind of wishing it's not. Because I really could do with getting into the warm... uh-oh. There it is. There it is, right where we didn't want it. Can we try and be a bit clever? Can we try and be a bit clever? I don't know. Okay, at least we know where it is. It's right in front of us. Right there. So I'm trying to be clever here. I'm trying not to... This is tense. Uh-oh. And the bear is down! The bear is down! We have brought down the mighty bear. Oh. Can we harvest any meat from it? Yes, we can. So that might come in handy as food. Okay, we have the old bear's ear. That's what Jeremiah wants as proof that we've brought the bear down. So, we now have to deal with our more immediate problem, which is that we're starving and we are going to freeze to death. So, let's get ourselves over into logging camp and let's pick up some sticks on the way. Yes! After all that faff, we have brought the bear down. And even the hamster has come over to celebrate because she's still here, folks. She's still here. She's running around the floor, filming these videos back to back. There's a nice sunrise for you. It's getting rid of all this mist and murk. And there is the bear. Down on the ground. Defeated. Right. What is our hypothermia? It's quite high. Really short of food. I need to harvest some of that bear meat because it's about the only thing I've got. Excuse me. That's going to give me any calories. But equally, it's really cold outside, and I need to warm up. I'm going to sleep for an hour. I'm going to accept that's going to take a bit of a condition hit. But it'll sort out my hypothermia risk, bring us into daylight. I've still got massive, massive frostbite risk. There's nothing I can do about that until we can light a fire. I've only got 5 sticks. I haven't got very much firewood. Is there anything in here I can break down as firewood? Yes. So we're going to do that. Right, that gives me 6 pieces of firewood. That'll give me another 6. Need a drink. There's actually some reclaimed wood in the corner, so we'll have that as well. So we've got plenty of wood now. So let's go back out to the bear. What I'm going to do is I'm going to light a fire next to the bear. We're going to use that to warm ourselves up, and obviously then we can harvest the bear. And we know we're not going to get hunted by the bear anymore. Okay, so let's get over to the bear then. It's the only source of meat, calories, whatever, in the general area. So I need to go and harvest something from it. Okay, so let's get ourselves a fire going. Close as we can to the carcass. There we go. So tinder plug, we need some matches, a stick would be better to start it with. So let's get this fire lit. Whew! That was a seriously impressive takedown there. I'm getting better at this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest some of the... What? What? We can't be having with that. We haven't got many matches left. I'm going to harvest some of the bear and cook it and eat it, which will give me some calories. That I am then going to make my way back to Jeremiah. And then from there we will hopefully get the next bit, which will be to head into the dam and go through the dam and out the other side. And that will then, I suspect, finish chapter 2. Of Wintermute. So, please light, come on fire. Yes, we have a lit fire. So let's give ourselves a few hours, and we need to make some water first off the bat because we haven't got any. So let's get ourselves some water lit. Okay, there we go, so that's water. So we've got 3 hours left on the fire. So harvesting the bear carcass. Probably about 6 kilos. probably enough. And then onto the fire. Chuck a bit more fuel on. And then we are going to cook it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I know. We are pretty overweight now, but it's fine. Not a problem. Frostbite risk is healed because we've got a nice fire going. Okay, we're about to hit dehydration risk, but I want to try and cook all of this bear meat if I can. Okay, and one last piece. Perfect. Okay, and we're now going to take a torch. And weather conditions are actually quite nice at the moment. So what's the temperature? Feels like 3. Temperature's good. So let's just come into our food and drink. And we're going to eat the bear meat. We're only going to need to eat a couple of these to completely fill our calorie bar. And we're not getting the intestinal parasites risk that you get in survival mode from doing the same thing. So calories wise, we're now sorted. The bear is down. We have the bear ear, which is what we need to give to Jeremiah. I don't actually know. I think it's got it as a collectible item rather than something that we're carrying. Okay, so we're now going to head back to Jeremiah, and I'm just trying to think the quickest way of doing this. And I think, which is going to be, we're probably, because of where we are, it's hit and miss really, which is the quickest route. It's a bit of a trek actually from where we are, but really good travelling weather at the moment. So the only slight snag, of course, is at the minute we are quite attractive to wolves. Bear that in mind. It's a long way to go. It's a really long way to go. Because we've got to get all the way to Camp Office, got to go all the way past it, we've got to go all the way up to Trapper's Cabin. I really want to do it in this video as well, so we can... Ah, yes. Okay, so we've managed to trap the bear. I think that was the trick. That's where we were going wrong. We were kind of just wandering about, trying to find the bear, and what we actually needed to do is be a little bit more clever and track it logically. And that's what we ultimately did, and it paid off rather nicely. So we brought down the old bear. So we've completed the main mission. So let me just bring up the missions. I didn't actually look. Bring the old bear's ear back to Jeremiah as proof of your hunting prowess, which of course will complete Jeremiah's folly. Which I am hoping means that he will give me... Let's holster that. It's gone away. We didn't really need it anyway. Feels like -1. So it's a little bit cool now that we've got rid of our flaming torch, but it's not a major issue. Obviously I was sprinting quite a lot, so my fatigue level has dropped quite a bit because I was sprinting. So I don't know whether that was a wise idea or not. I just like to get places quickly. I'm excited now. I want to turn this mission in and see what happens next. The only downside, of course, is it does leave us a bit fatigued. We're not too far away from the Trapper's Cabin, really. It is right on the other side of the map, but we're kind of making good progress. And the travelling conditions are very good. So let's keep on trekking. I think I am just going to keep going. I'm not going to bother ducking into Camp Office. I'm just going to keep going now. I'm going to be very interested to see what we have to do next. I assume it is going to be Jeremiah gives us something that lets us get through the dam. We go through to the lower part of the dam, and we then head out to the transition area, and that ends the chapter. That's what I think is going to happen. Now, obviously, we're familiar with the fact that the dam normally contains Fluffy in survival mode. So I am wondering whether Fluffy's been built into story mode and whether he's going to jump us as soon as we go down into the dam. That is playing on my mind. So I assume it'll be very much like when we left Milton. We'll have an opportunity to kind of do a few things here before we move on. So what I'll probably try and do is just sort of build my strength up a bit. Make sure I'm ready to tackle Fluffy, because I know that's probably going to happen. Make sure I've got medical supplies. And then we'll go in and we'll tackle Fluffy. I mean, the wolves haven't been so bad in Wintermute. So I'm kind of hoping we'll be okay with whatever happens. It's kind of a little nervy though. I'm getting nervy again about what's going to happen when we go down through the dam and what we're going to find down there. I mean, it may well be that we just pass through the dam and then that's where the cutscene is that goes to the next chapter, and then that's the end of it. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? But our journey through Wintermute Chapter 2 is almost at an end. Of course, Chapter 3 hasn't been released yet, and at this point, we'll talk about this a bit more in downtime. Or we will have talked a bit more about this in downtime, because I'm filming this on Friday night. I'm going to be filming downtime tomorrow, and it's going to go out on Sunday, and this will probably be about Wednesday by the time this goes out. So you'll have seen my latest downtime by the time this video comes out, and I'm going to go into a little bit more depth. So if you haven't seen downtime, just check out downtime. But I'm going to go into a bit more depth about the news I have from the Londark, which is not massive at the moment. I'm going to do a little bit of research tomorrow before I talk about it, just to make sure and just see if anything does crop up, if anything is out there. But we've not really had much news on Chapter 3. Obviously, the developers have been working really hard to get the game released. So I think they're having a little bit of well-earned rest, which I think is allowed. And I think it's going to be kind of cool when we get these games, get the next chapter released, but we don't know when it's going to be. And I think, if I'm right, the next chapter is showing the whole thing from Astrid's point of view. So we're going to play, I believe, in the next bit as Astrid, and presumably we're going to start from wherever she ended up after the plane crash, and working our way through Milton perhaps, and ending up with some people and possibly escaping, and then travelling through somewhere else, heading towards... Well, we know we're heading towards Paradise Falls. Was it Paradise Falls? Or am I thinking of a different game there? I can't remember, you know. Perseverance Falls, is it? Perseverance Falls. Hello, Jeremiah. We're back, and guess what we've brought with us? I'm so excited, I just can't stand it. Hello, Bunny. It's Bunny. Bunny's running away. Okay, so let's do a little bit of sprinting now, because we're getting pretty close to Jeremiah. And we're now in much better condition than we were. Oh, I really want to turn this mission in and see what happens next. Here we are, back at Trapper's Homestead. And the bear is down. We have the ear. Of course, as soon as we go in, it is going to trigger a cutscene, so... Well, I am making a massive assumption there that it's going to trigger a cutscene. I assume it will. So I'm going to shut up when we go in through the door and let the cutscene play out. And then I'm going to make a whole load of water on Jeremiah's magical fire before we go anywhere else. Okay, here we go then. Let's turn in this mission.
There. You damn barrier. Now can I get the hell out of here?
I wasn't sure you had it in you, Mackenzie. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. Shit. The old bear, gone. Finally. I'm actually gonna miss that guy.
Maybe you can visit him and talk about it sometime. Meanwhile, I've done everything you've asked. It's time for you to do something for me. Help me get out of here.
All right, pilot. You've earned it. Here's the thing. The old Carter Dam, it's a mess. Multiple quakes have left it pretty unstable. Nobody really goes in there anymore. Upper floors aren't too bad, but it gets hairy deeper in. If you can navigate through the guts of it, you'll find yourself on the other side of Carter River. Follow the river. You'll find your way to a place called Pleasant Valley. Big Mother Weather Service shortwave at a place called Signal Hill. Should be powerful enough to reach Perseverance Mills. If your friend isn't there, at least you can get a message out. No guarantee the Aurora will power the radio, but it's your best shot. And if it doesn't, at least you'll be on the right track. Follow the road north, and you'll start seeing signs leading the way to Perseverance Mills. It'll take you days to get there on foot, but at least now you have a fighting chance.
Okay, got it. Through the dam, follow the river, find the radio tower. After this bear business, this sounds easy. Why didn't you just tell me this in the first place?
First, I had to be sure you'd make it.
Make it where?
I need you to do something for me. Get a message to someone. It's important. More important than you know.
I don't get it.
You don't have to get it, Mackenzie. You just have to do it. Listen carefully. An old friend of mine lives alone in a cabin in the hills near Perseverance. Goes by the name Atwood. People in town will know how to find them. You need to get them this message as soon as possible. Do you understand, Mackenzie? It's important. It might be the most important thing.
I already told you that I don't get it, but I'll take the message. What is it?
Wintermute.
What's Wintermute?
That's the message.
You want me to find this Atwood person and tell them a single word?
Yes. It's important. Don't you get it? Oh, damn it. To hell with it. I'll do it myself. Damn.
Are you okay, Jeremiah? You don't sound so good.
You have to take that message, Mackenzie. Promise me.
Okay, take it easy. I promise. I'll deliver your message.
Be careful. I didn't keep you alive this long to see you die for making dumb mistakes. You still have a long way to go. But first, the dam. The keypad to the control room. It won't work without power. You'll need to get in there when the Aurora is in the sky. Whatever you do, once you get inside Carter, you need to get out before daylight. Otherwise, you may get stuck in there for good. The code is...
Jeremiah? The code is...
7611.
Got it. Are you gonna be okay? I can come back for you if I find better meds.
No, I'll be okay. A couple of weeks of going nuts in here and I'll be good as new. Then again, if you have any of that morphine left...
Right.
Get on out of here, Mackenzie. Like you keep saying, your friend may be out there waiting. I hope she has more sense than you.
Who said anything about a she?
Wedding ring. And that look in your eye when you talk about her.
Take care of yourself, Jeremiah.
You too, Mackenzie. Remember Wintermute. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Good luck, pilot. You're going to need it. Now, I have my own path to tread.
Well, there we go. Can we go back inside? Can we go back inside? Yes, we can. That's a relief. Is it just going to trigger a cutscene where he tells us to go away? I don't know. His radio is mysteriously hidden. He has a secret radio hidden inside here. Okay, so there we have it then. We have turned in the mission to Jeremiah. We have got some interesting new bits of information. The code word Wintermute, which of course is the name of everything. It all ties into some mysterious future thing. It's going to be very interesting what happens now. But obviously the next thing we've got to do is go through the dam. So that's where we are now. Well, obviously that's not where we are now. We're in Trapper's cabin. But that's the situation we now find ourselves in. So before we continue on to head into the dam and out the other side. Now it looks like we've got to time it perfectly. We've got to go into the dam when the aurora is in the sky, and we've got to be out the whole way through the dam and out the other side whilst the aurora is still in the sky. So this is going to be a bit of an entertaining one. I'm thinking what to do is sort ourselves out here as best we can. We haven't really left anything useful behind anywhere else apart from the flashlight, and I have to be brutally honest, I can't remember where I left it, but we need to go and get that if we haven't got it already, and I don't think we have. So if we go and find the flashlight, we'll pick that up from wherever we've left it, and we shall make our way to the dam. There is that little hut on near the dam, so we can sort of stay in there for a bit until the aurora's in the sky. Then we can make our way into the dam, and then we can make our way through the dam and out the other side, and that will then take us towards Pleasant Valley. But that is going to be in the next video. Right now, I am going to say thank you so much for watching. As always, hit that subscribe button for more videos. It will be coming very, very soon, and I shall see you again for the next one. It'll be tomorrow, so see you again very, very soon.